Hi, I'm Rula from Change Your Life Now. How has your life changed because of AI? How has your work environment changed? How has your job changed? How has your income changed through AI? The world is changing as we know it today. It's moving fast and furiously in the world of technology. But what are we doing about ourselves? What are we doing about our own understanding and growth and evolution throughout this process? In kinesiology, we look at the body, the connection between the body, the mind, and the energetic fields of the body. When you have stress in terms of your work, in terms of your money, in terms of your health, for example, obviously your body is not going to function in harmony. You're not going to be in balance. So in kinesiology, we look at what aspects are causing you to be out of balance. What is causing stress in your life? And often we look to emotions. Sometimes we don't consider emotions because we've been programmed to, emotion doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't help to be angry. It doesn't help to be sad. It doesn't help to be frustrated with the situation. And so we numb, we push it down, we sink it into our body, and then it goes at a cellular level and it affects us. That's what stress does to the body, and it creates disease. Yes, it's easy to go to a doctor and get medication and instant gratification. Yes, it's easy to do tests and checkups and things like that. But in kinesiology, we ask the body, the unconscious mind, the unconscious part of the brain that knows what is causing the stress. Because we are so used to the programming of suppressing our emotions or suppressing things that don't serve us, belief systems, it doesn't help to keep us in balance. It doesn't help us to think creatively outside of the box using our right brain, the creative brain. We're very much in left brain thinking, which is logic and programming and belief systems and following the systems. Whereas what we are doing now in today's world is we are opening up the different parts of the brain, which is the right brain. Our education system has kept us very down in terms of programming to work, to follow the systems of JOB. However, we are evolving. When we use our right brain, we become creative. We tap into our intuition. We tap into our higher senses, not the physical touch, what we see, what we hear, what we smell. It's more than that. Tapping into the right brain is more, and it allows us to sense energy. It allows us to understand that everything is energy, and that we are affected by energy of others. We are affected by energy of the planets and the stars and the moon and the energy of everything that's outside of us. We're affected by other people. We know that when we walk into a room in a funeral, for example, and we feel the sadness, those of us who are very sensitive, we feel it. We really feel it. And we become that sadness. The same thing as if we feel the energy of someone who is angry, they come and they dump all their anger on us. And we go home feeling deflated and drained of energy, and they feel better because they've released. So understanding that we have other parts of the brain that we haven't utilized and we need to start utilizing now in order to find balance. In kinesiology, we look at things like yin and yang, the feminine energy, the yin, and the yang energy, the masculine energy. We're out of balance in the feminine and the masculine. We are out of balance in how we give and how we receive. We're out of balance in how we talk to ourselves and the love that we give to ourselves. So in a balance, all this stuff might come up, and we clear it. We clear it through different resonance. For example, sound. Sound has frequencies. We understand that sound has a frequency. Sometimes the sound is cacophonous, or sometimes it's harmonious. Because we are 70% water, sound vibrates in the water system of our body, and it resonates throughout the cells, and that's how sound frequencies like Tibetan bowls, crystal bowls, tuning forks, chimes, wind chimes, all that kind of stuff can help clear stress. and we feel better. Things like essential oils, the lavenders, the tea tree oils, the peppermint, all those essential oils that we're very well aware can help us, because the smell connects to the olfactory system in the brain, and that affects the neurology of the pathways in the body, and it can put us into a calming de-stress situation. We look at flower essences, for example, the dew that is collected from flowers in the early morning as the sun rises. The pollen in that dew can affect us through the flower essences. It can calm us down, and we know this through honey. When we take honey, for example, during hay fever season, we take a teaspoon of honey because of the pollen and the bees connecting all that to our system. We can alleviate the symptoms of hay fever. So flower essences are very powerful. We also use acupressure points. Through acupressure, we have the meridian systems in the body, and holding a particular point, it's like blocks in the river, rubble, stones, rubbish, blocks that's not allowing the flow of the river, the energy through the meridian system. So we hold a point, for example, and it de-stresses that meridian system. We might run a meridian system. So instead of quickly finding a solution that is probably numbing or taking some kind of chemical, you can also look at an alternative way to healing. And that would be through a modality, a powerful modality of neuroenergetic kinesiology. So I put it to you, try it, and you'll see for yourself. It's amazing.